All right, welcome to part 2 of your master copywriting critique. Let's dive right in. And the question here is from Rob. This is the capture page. Rob, this is very cool looking. Congratulations, man. And there's a lot of good software out there that's available to create these very simple capture pages. Guys, I mean, this is one sentence. This is what I'm talking about. Short, tight, to the point. They know what they're getting. Here's the question. Here's a solo ad that I will be running this week. My biggest question is about the bold, italicizing, underlining of words and phrases. Other than the call to action, do you go by a basic formula for what gets done to the keywords and phrases? My first swipe I wrote started running last week, 100-click solo test. So, okay, did a solo ad. He got 100 clicks and a 37% opt-in rate. So I'm hoping that wasn't a fluke, and this one will follow with the same high opt-ins. 37% opt-in rate. Guys, 5 to 10% is a goal of most veteran marketers. When you get a visitor to a capture page like this, 5 to 10% is the goal. Like literally, if you're in double digits, you're a rock star. Man, that is awesome. Congratulations, brother Rob. That is killer, dude. That is so good. 37%. Holy cow. And yes, there is a basic formula for the keywords and phrases. Refer back to the mind hacks and mind control module where we talked about the underlining, the bolding, the feelings, the emotions, and the actions we want them to take. So it's not just, you're not just throwing darts blindly at a moving target. You know exactly what you're bolding, what you're underlining, and what you're italicizing, what you want to pop because of what it does inside the person's brain. There is an absolute science to what you want to bold. So I would just remind you that it's the feelings, the emotions, and the actions we want them to take. But refer back to that module in the Mind Hacks and Mind Control section where we talk in great detail about that, what we want to bold and why, because of what it does in the unconscious brain and the biochemistry of your prospect. So let's first take a look at this capture page. And then we'll look at the solo ad, including the subject line and the body email that he used to get 100 clicks and 37% opt-ins on this capture page. All right, first 2 words, instant access. Love it. People love it. Immediate gratification to your free ebook now. Great. They know exactly what they're getting, a free ebook. Free ebook secrets. Love it. Fulfills a need. Revealed on how you too could make money online now selling high-ticket items. Money. Love it. Make money now, right? Bold, pop, italicize. Enter your email address to get this free report. Instant lifetime access. Like click this button. Love this, by the way. Instant lifetime access. We talked about this. Enter your email address below for instant lifetime access to your free ebook now. Man, this is cool. Very cool. I've never tested this. No thanks. I don't want my free ebook, but I know my competitors will. That's cool. That's a very creative way to use this sentence. Again, we've only used this on one-time offers, but I've never actually used this on a capture page. This is very, very cool, man. Very creative. Now, as awesome as this is, and 37% opt-in rates are nothing. I mean, that's nothing to look down on, man. That is a great goal. That opt-in rate is fantastic. I'm telling you that we can do better, so get excited, buddy. This is awesome. Here's what I would do. I'm going to show you, and I'll go over this in specificity with you. Okay, now, not everybody is going to know what high-ticket items is, and they are awesome. That's when anywhere, depending on your definition for them, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per sale. That's high-ticket items. Here's what I would do. I would do a little pre-headline here and say, newsflash, high-ticket items yield big $1,000 plus commissions. This is, I mean, that's big. That will hook them. That's what we want to, this whole capture page, this offer, this ebook is educating them on high-ticket items. So I would use some type of free pre-headline that educates them real quickly, like, hey, high-ticket items yield big $1,000 commissions. And then to go even further with this, I would first say free download, just like you did, or instant access. I'm just using this as my example. I would get even more specific, brother. 34-page ebook reveals the 11 secrets. When we talk about specificity, guys, 34-page ebook, and not just secrets, but there's 11 of them. Like, there's something concrete there for the prospect. Look, give me your email address, and I will tell you, there's only 11 of them, but I will give you all 11 secrets on how anyone, yes, you too, even if you're brand new, anyone can make money online today selling high-ticket items. I like this one. Make money online today. And if you want to tee up the selling high-ticket items as well, cool. Now, this is an example where I would actually throw up a couple little bullets. And when I say bullets, guys, I mean tight stuff, like little handful of words. We're not talking about, this isn't a sales letter or a whole bunch of sentences that make up a bullet. I would really just throw up the benefits here. Imagine that little hypnotic right brain, getting them to start thinking in an imaginatory state. That's good. That's good stuff. That's where you want them to be. Making $500, $1,000, even $3,000 per sale. No previous success required. No tech skills required. This is good stuff. This gets them into that dreamlike state right here, and this fulfills another need of calming their fears and their doubts, that maybe they need some success. To sell $500, $1,000, $3,000 offers, people will probably think that they initially have to have some previous success online or have had to have made a certain amount of money to be able to do that. No. Don't worry about that, Mr. Prospect. Calm their fears and doubts. No tech skills required. I'm telling you that is a doubt, a limitation, a fear that most people coming online have and hold on to, which is why they stay broke. Tell them up front. Alleviate that pain. Fulfill that need of calming their fear and their doubts right here in a bullet. Very, very simple. Enter your best email for instant lifetime access. You did this part. Love it, man. This is a great capture page. My only recommendation, tell them what high ticket, like the benefit of what a high ticket item is. And I would just newsflash or something, warning, attention, online marketers, whatever. High ticket items yield big $1,000 commissions. And then I would get more specific on a 34-page ebook that reveals how many secrets, how many principles, how many chapters are in this book, what are the concepts, how many are there, like just put a number on it. And I'm telling you that this will increase conversions because of what those numbers do on the specificity side in the brain of your prospect. I'm telling you. And then how anyone can make money online today selling high ticket items, just like you said. And I'm telling you, bro, this will increase your conversions from already an astounding 37% opt-in rate to big. Okay? And actually, what's cool is Rob is actually telling me right now, guys, look at this. He's telling me right now that he actually used this capture page, and I'll show you the email that he used. Just this past week, he did this again, and he bought 200 clicks in a solo ad, and he got a 41% conversion rate. 200 people went to this website, 41% of them opted in. Dude, I'm telling you, make this change, and the change I'm going to show you in the email, the solo ad that goes out, and I'm telling you, you can hit 50%. There's no doubt in my mind. If you're already doing it with this language and this copy, man, when you embrace what I'm going to show you here, dude, this is, oh, love it. Let's show you what, 41%, that's so awesome. Let's show you the solo ad so you can get the full scope of what Rob is doing here. Okay, so now let's look at the solo ad here. And the solo ad is just taking an email. And what's really cool, it's not even Rob's list. This is someone else's database, and he's buying 200 clicks to his website through someone else's email list. That's how, man, you are awesome. Love it. Here is the email that is going out to that database, and this is the subject line. Instant lifetime access to your free ebook now. High-ticket marketing secrets revealed. The body. Free ebook reveals secrets on how you, too, could make money online selling high-ticket items. Astonishing insight will quickly increase your online earnings to where you only dreamed about. Love it. Dreamed. Encourage their dreams. By now, taking action. Cool. I've got the buy now, taking action. I would like to see, instead of, I like the buy now stuff here, but in this, it's so critical that we get the click. I like playing around with this language and telling them, slipping in a command, like to click now. For example, take action now versus throwing in, I see what you're doing here, buddy, buy now, that's nice. That's definitely a cool mind hack, but I think that you would be better off really focusing on take action now, like getting them to click the link and take action. But this is great. Get instant lifetime access to your free ebook now at no cost. Guys, the reason he's getting 37 and 41% on really, I mean, the copy's decent, it's strong, but you can make it like Iron Man, like bulletproof, which with what I'm talking about here with these numbers and specificity and really engaging them, educating them as well on what high ticket items being $1,000 plus commissions a pop. Okay, but take a look at this. Instant lifetime access to your free ebook now, high ticket marketing secrets revealed. Beautiful. That is what the headline on this capture page is. That's exactly what it is. Free ebook reveals on how you too could make money online selling high-ticket items. That's free ebook secrets revealed on how you too could make money online now selling high-ticket items. That is exactly, like verbatim, what he has in his email. So honestly, bro, it doesn't surprise me that you're getting 37% because more than half of this battle is just staying congruent, guys. When they click, if someone's going to click this link in this email and they see the exact same message on the capture page, they've already raised their hand and said, yes, I'm interested in this topic. Just regurgitate whatever made them click in the first place on the capture page. That's why you work from sales page to capture page to ad. It's got to all speak the same language, and you're doing that, man. I am seriously loving what you're doing here. From a congruent standpoint, you've got it. You nailed it. You nailed it. And fulfilling needs and saying exactly what is in the email to now when they click it, it's no surprise, like exactly what they are saying on their capture page. And that is why you are getting, part of why you are getting 37% and 41% opt-in rates from visitors to leads. Now, let's just say, for the sake of argument here, Rob, that you wanted to take this up a notch and use something similar to the copy that I'm showing you here. This is the email that I would write, and I would assume you'd probably pick something if this were the capture page here, you would probably, after looking at your work here, you'd be able to write something, probably the exact same thing here. Free, and you see this period here, guys, spam's the only thing, well, I'll talk about that in a second. Free, 34-page ebook reveals the 11 secrets to sell high-ticket items. They know, I mean, laser targeted, laser specific. They know when they see this email coming through, they know if they open it, at least they expect to get a 34-page ebook that reveals 11 secrets to sell high-ticket items. Love it. Sexy. You might even want to put something like commissions. Just to get even more clicks and pique even more curiosity. Now the body of this email, free download, right? And if you had the headline right here, free download, same thing. Controversial ebook reveals the 11 secrets on how you too can make money online selling high-ticket items. This is just a work of art. This is a beautiful thing. These astonishing secrets will quickly increase your online earnings, language that you like here, Rob, to levels you only dreamed about. Still encouraging their dreams, especially secret number 4. It is absolutely lethal. This is part of why I want you to say, 11 secrets or 7 principles or 3 concepts or whatever, because then you can say, guys, this is huge. This even piques more curiosity. Secret number 4, especially secret number 4, it's my favorite. It is absolutely lethal. They're going to want this book. They're going to want to know what these secrets are if you start using this language like this. It's huge. I've tested this stuff. Warning, love the warning headline. This ebook will not be online forever. It's instant access, no credit card required, and 100% yours to keep. Lifetime access. Take action now. Again, versus language like what you put up here, buy now, taking action. Right, buy now, taking action. I like that, and again, I do, what you're doing here, I like it, buy now, but I think it's more important to drop, instead of dropping the buy now seed and letting that grow in their brain, it's more important that they take action now at this point. And all you want's the click. You want them to get to the capture page. Heck, yours is converting at 40+% anyway. So instead of bolding and writing the language, by now taking action as like a verb, we want a straight up command. We want to tell them, take action now. You want the command in there. Language is everything. So I would say that instead of by now taking action. You want this command. You want to creatively, persuasively write your language so you can embed these little commands that mean everything, right? And what I will say on this is that just be careful your spam. I mean, you sent out this one, no problem, in the solo ad, so great. But to use the words like free, you want to be careful on the spam score if you're using autoresponders and solo ads, because these words like free or make money, etc., they can trigger spam. This could end up in the spam inbox, but you had no problem up here, so I just want to throw out a warning there. If you're using like free, you might want to put a period here like this, for example, or any type of make money. Just be careful on your spam score when sending out emails and broadcasts like this with this type of language in it. But Rob, I mean, you did it, man. 41%. This is fantastic. This looks great. The language, you obviously learned a ton through this course because it's laser congruent from subject to body to capture page. I would just recommend test some of the stuff, you could get an easy 50% conversion from visitor to opt-in on this list if you play with this copy and play with something along these lines, with this subject, with this body, and with this language on your capture page. In fact, let me go ahead and send this to you right now. I know you're on. Dude, love it, man. Marketers in the game who have been in 10 years can't even get, some of them will never ever get 37, 41% conversion rates on their capture page, but now you know the skill, you know the secrets, buddy. This is awesome. Sky's the limit. Great work. Great freaking job, bro. Great job. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Jimmy sent me this sales video. It's a 3-minute sales video to a $100 offer. Didn't send me the PowerPoints or keynote slides, so I'm not going to spend too much time or go into too much depth here. I will say, Jimmy, great job here. If you are marketing to internet and network marketers, you hook them immediately, engage them by speaking to them. Attention, fellow internet network marketers, great. Tired of not making money, beautiful, bold italics, underline, with your business. Remember, dangerously persuasive copy is about them, their business. This is good, your business. It's not about you, it's about them. You speak really well, really good, Jim. You definitely fulfill needs in this video. If they were to buy, if they were to not buy, what happens? I love the fact that you future pace them. You know, how would your life be different if they bought, if they didn't? You definitely get them into an imaginatory state, speak to their right brain, their unconscious, which is where all the buying decisions happen. You're definitely getting it. This video is good, real good. You mentioned towards the end, don't miss this event. You never want to say that. Don't miss this event. No, 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 no. Instead of saying don't miss the event, tell them the action that you want them to take. For example, get your ticket, be there, show up early, register. Instead of don't miss this event, get your ticket. The mind cannot distinguish a negative. Saying don't miss this event, the unconscious brain is actually going to pick up miss this event. That's not what you want them to do, obviously. So rather, instead of saying don't miss this event, get there. Do whatever it takes to be there, show up early, get your ticket now. Those are the things you want them to do. So that's what you want to tell them to do versus don't miss it. Very big significant difference there. And I'll just refer everyone here. This is kind of just moving forward. I want everyone to please, again, I'm going to mention this a couple times, print out the 10 steps to a kick-ass eye-converting sales letter, the 12 undeniable needs, the 17 print money copy tips, the 13 action steps to get you writing today, the 27-point checklist, and the 50 deadly mind hacks to get people to buy your stuff. Take a look at the PowerPoint slides of the actual sales letter that I gave you, and then look at the hypnotic headlines to catapult conversions. Along with the power words, you've got so much stuff to take a look at. Jimmy, you want to absolutely, you didn't add any bonuses. You want to be thinking about that. What kind of bonuses could you offer? What kind of deadlines? Scarcity, there was none in this video. Why do they need to take action now? Could there be testimonies, price condition? How do you make this offer completely irresistible, like over the top? They can't not buy this thing. They have to buy this thing. There's so much perceived value, tangible value. It is a complete no-brainer. And if you use those printouts as I'm recommending, as I am suggesting, they have a permanent spot on your desk. Review them, and you will come up with ideas to make these letters, these sales offers pop so that they have no choice but to take the offer. But overall, Jim, good job here, but lots of stuff you could add to really make this thing juicy. You did some great NLP stuff, some feelings, emotions. Remember, sales is nothing but the transfer of emotions, so good job there, capturing their attention immediately, but a lot of work could be done to really make this thing pop. But you're on the right track. Just review all those documents. There's cheat sheets for a reason. They're at a dashboard view. Go take a glance at them, and I guarantee you'll come up with instant ideas to make this letter, this sales video, convert 10 times better. Okay? Okay, let's go to Michael now. This question is asking me about a link to an article. So his question, here's the article, and he's wondering, is the call to action compelling enough? How can I improve on it? And I'll show you the call to action right now. So if you can imagine, he's got an advertisement with the call to action. So this is it. And he's wondering, is the call to action from this ad going to this article, is it strong enough? Is it compelling enough? Okay. So let's go back to the actual article first, just to keep it. I want you guys to get very comfortable and familiar with working from the ground up and writing, that sales letter, then the capture page, then the ad or the email, because that's everything. What I would do, man, is first off, I know what this is, what you're marketing, what you're promoting here. I know the product very, very well. And the headline here, article marketing techniques for traffic and mass distribution. Okay, I would, first off, if you want to stay with the article marketing techniques, man, we've got to, first off, specificity. You know, do you have a number? Are there maybe 3 article marketing techniques for traffic and mass distribution? Now, if I'm a marketer, I know your target market, buddy, and traffic and mass distribution is cool, but I know that you can even get better when it comes to actual benefits and what do they get. Really fulfilling their needs and what are they wanting. Oh, it's all about the customer and the eyes of what do they want, their needs and their desires, right? Well, I would definitely say something along the lines of 3 article marketing techniques for more traffic, more leads, and more sales in your business. That's going to convert more versus just article marketing techniques for traffic and mass distribution. But I'm going to even take it a step further, okay, buddy? And I'm going to say something like this, okay? Because while the techniques are cool, I'm telling you one of the coolest things in this article with what you have to offer is that you have 3 solutions. At the bottom here, you offer 3 solutions that are 100% done for you. They're complete autopilot. So I'm actually going to challenge you, man, to change the actual title of this and talk about the actual 3. You've got 3 article marketing solutions, okay, for more traffic, leads, and sales on 100% complete autopilot. Okay, versus just the article marketing techniques you have here for mass distribution, for traffic and mass distribution. I think, and I know that this would 100% pull. It would speak to more people. It would capture more attention. It would most definitely interrupt patterns. If you were actually marketing this to people who are interested in article marketing solutions, trust me, 3 article marketing solutions, they're done for you, complete autopilot. For more traffic, leads, and sales, you could talk about ranking on the first page of Google for traffic, leads, and sales. This is just an example. But I would even work on the actual headline first, the headline of this actual blog post, this article. Okay? I know that the done for you offer, I'm telling you, is huge. And if you did something like this, if you actually changed the headline, and if you wanted to go with the 3 article marketing techniques for more traffic, leads, and sales, that's totally cool. Totally cool. But either way, you want to get more specific with the number and work a little bit more on the benefit, like the real benefit. They want money. They want to make money. They want more sales. They want to rank on Google. They want traffic and leads. So mass distribution doesn't really do it for me. Okay, we can do better than that. And if we were to say that this is the actual headline that we're going to go with, okay? Michael, 3 article marketing solutions for more traffic, leads, and sales on 100% complete autopilot. That would be the headline for my article, because you don't even need to change the article. The next, except for maybe this right here, but looking for article marketing techniques that yield high traffic, and then boom, you go into content creation, promotion, and ranking, and you explain and describe each of those a little bit. Then you go into 3 solutions that can do all of those for you. It's a great article. Very, very cool. Very, very, I think there's a lot of value, and this would definitely, it should do well if you get traffic to it. Okay. But I think that this is a little bit misguided, or that you could get a little bit more laser targeted when we talk about fulfilling needs and capturing engaging attention. Now, that's just, for example, say that you're going to take the 3 article marketing solutions on complete autopilot example, and this is going to be your new headline. Okay. This is what I would, right here, right? I want 26 plus leads per day. Instead of this is what you initially gave me. Okay. And I like this. Stop struggling to make money, ease the burden off yourself and your family, going for the love and the family thing. That's great. Want 26 plus leads per day for your business on complete autopilot. 3 done for you SEO solutions that guarantee you get first page Google rankings. More traffic plus more leads equals dream business. Click here to stop struggling. Okay. Dreams, encourage their dreams. You have that too a little bit. The stop struggling, sense of hope, easing their pain. And if you wanted to take literally 3 article marketing solutions for more traffic, leads, and sales on complete autopilot, 100% complete autopilot, this could be your ad, or you could go, this could be the actual title here too, man. just as examples, 3 done for you SEO solutions that guarantee you get first page Google rankings, more leads, and more sales. In fact, this probably should be the article title if you wanted to actually use this advertisement here, so it's laser targeted. Okay, so either way, just an example. I mean, just because I have a unique background, I know what you're targeting and what you're offering here. I would 100% go with like, hey, done for you solutions. You could stick with 3 article marketing techniques for more traffic, more leads, and more sales, or that guarantee you get first page Google rankings, more leads, and more sales. Either way, you want to expand on this mass distribution and this traffic, and you want to be more specific on what they're getting here. And then the ad itself right here, okay, the ad should say, if this is going to be the title of your blog post, the ad itself should say something like article marketing techniques for traffic and mass distribution. Okay, in here, there's nothing here in this ad about article marketing techniques whatsoever. So if you want to go with this, I would just expand on the actual title headline of this post, and then figure out, create one that you like and is specific. But then you've got to take this language, and that's your ad. I mean, this is a cool, but one thing I would say about this is you want to put the call to action at the bottom. You typically want to put features and benefits up top, and then the call to action, start producing leads today when you click the link below or something like that. The call to action, you want to actually warm them up a little bit, and then click the link below or whatever, wherever you're going to put this. Like, that's the call to action. Okay. But anyway, big takeaway here is that I would get more specific on really what this headline is. Why should the reader read it? You know, what's the real benefit? And really the benefit to me is guarantee you first page Google rankings, more leads, more sales, 100% autopilot. But the language in the ad, regardless of whatever headline you choose, it has to be congruent with it, however you want to mess with it. Okay, so if you are going to take that, your ad somewhere in some way, shape, or form should at least pre-frame them like, hey, I've got article marketing techniques for traffic and mass distribution. That's what this is about. Okay, so to let them know, especially if you're going to be paying for the click, you want them to know like this is a article marketing funnel. Like this, what you're going to get on the next page is information on how to use article marketing techniques for massive exposure, traffic, lead, sales, complete autopilot, whatever you decide to go with. Okay, Michael, does that make sense? Cool. Okay, excellent. Cool. Michael, good stuff, bro. You rock. Keep it going. Just get more specific, more congruent from ad to blog post, headline, and try and fulfill even more benefits and more specificity and really hit them straight through the heart with what you know that they want versus just traffic and mass distribution. Like go a little bit further with it. Cool. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question was kind of fun to answer. This is Jerome. And Jerome, man, I do very much appreciate the kind words, man. You rock, dude. Okay, before we get, this has nothing to do with sales. He's just getting his business in place, but he wanted to have something critiqued. Are there any, and these were some of the questions, are there any other extra hypnotic words I could use in present, future to get the reader to a trance-like state? Yes, Jerome. We spent half of one of these modules talking about NLP, emotions, and imagery, and mind control. Imagery, feelings, emotions, analogies, pictures, that's how the unconscious speaks. And to get them to engage them in that trance-like state, you have to actually first engage them, interrupt their patterns, and capture their attention. When you tell stories, they take place in their mind's eye. That's why that's a very dangerous place to be in the mind of the actual person you're wanting to persuade, and knowing that story is the fastest way inside to the nerve center, to the brain. Tell a story that naturally leads them to the conclusion that supports your proposition. So to get them in a trance state, we spend a lot of time on that. I would just say rewatch the NLP module where we go deep into feelings and really when we talk into mind control, the couple different things you can do to get instant, like to take control of their thoughts immediately. A couple different ways to do it, all very, very effective. Is there a specific way or style in writing a compelling story? Cool. Jerome, you're the man. I would say module 2 in the mind control, make sure you watch part 2. I actually talk about the anatomy of a story, everything. there's got to be a great theme. It must engage. There must be some type of contrast. The person that you're talking about must make a change. There's got to be passion, desire, the character must have a pain to ease, a need to fulfill, and your product or service or offer should fulfill that need. That's essentially a compelling story. And should you always follow the before after story formula in illustrating the benefits of X in a story? No, heck no. And again, telling story, that's just like one of the easiest ways to do it, before after. It's a great format. Most of us are selling a product. We want to know what happens before and after, right? Whether it's about you or someone else. Again, stories it's compiled of a great theme. It must engage. There must be contrast in there. Characters, that some specific character must make a change. And really, they must have a pain. They need or a need to fulfill, and your product or offer must fulfill that need in your story. Okay, and it's much better to kind of get them to come to the conclusion themselves through your story versus you shoving the answer of buying my stuff down their throat. So anyway, I had a couple quick questions there. And then this isn't one for sales or for marketing in a sense where I'm going to review a sales page here. But Jerome, this is very, very cool. This is very cool. You can tell that you took this course to heart. And first off, right here, super engaging. You're going, pattern interrupt, talk about it. You're going to love these sexy buns. And then you talk about, to tell you all about it. Can you imagine getting them in the right brain? Sweet, comforting, warm smell of freshly baked buns, tickling, enticing, and wafting up your nose. Okay? Just imagine the captivating, pleasurable, irresistible aromas driving you mad while you walk through the bakery aisles, admiring and salivating at the various different kinds of sweet and savory buns, just basking in their golden glory. This is good stuff, man. Your eyes start to widen when we start the suggestive, assumptive behavior. Your eyes start to widen. The prospect's eyes will probably start to widen. That's when you've got some rapport and you've got them. You've got some influence on them. You're going to be able to persuade them when they start doing what you tell them to do. Okay? And get bigger at the sight of beautiful golden brown round buns that seem to dance and call to you, eat me, eat me, eat me. Love that. The quotes telling them to do buy me, buy now, or I'm ready now, telling them to say it out loud. Beautiful. Phew. You catch yourself for a moment, look around the trays, warm golden buns, crazed look in your eyes as you fantasize sinking your teeth into one. Just beautiful. This is good storytelling, but wait. Because you could, one of the most magical words in sales, could. Just get some for yourself. Take the same wondrous and delightful light-headed trip my wife and I took while discovering the hidden gem. The name of this bakery is Yada. Just don't let the name fool you. Very cool. Their store shelves are filled with an abundance of warm, freshly baked golden buns of all kinds. Very descriptive, very story-like-esque. They're you're telling the story, and we will absolutely start painting the picture in our mind of what this bakery looks like on the inside. You will be struggling to make a choice to satisfy your watering taste buds. And many different buns to choose from. This is just creative. Whether it's coconut buns, curry buns, sweet pineapple buns, or beautifully braided golden buns, all the way to the traditional barbecue pork buns, you will be struggling to control your excitement. Like it, man. Energy, emotions. Located it here, always filled with customers going with their delicious golden treasures. You can probably imagine that they are rushing off to have a very private moment to themselves as they sink their teeth into these airy, warm, deliciously amazing little buns. Can you say heavenly and yummy? I would throw some quotes on that. Can you say yes, buy now, get excited? Throw some quotes on there if you're going to say that. Can you say? Because quotes, guys, remember, dialogue, it's engaging. Very, very cool. Go get your own because this one's mine, all mine. Dude, very cool. The story stuff, you're really hitting home here, and a lot of people are going to be relating with this, whether it was their mom's cooking or a bakery on the corner. You may even want to tell a little bit of a story, Jerome, where you hey, I remember when I was six years old, my grandma used to make these buns, and every Sunday at 6 a.m. I would wake up to an insanely irresistible aroma of warm, golden, freshly baked buns. It was like heaven. And my brothers and I would race down to the kitchen and bam, and play with some type of story and paint that picture, because they're going to start thinking in their head, maybe when they were a kid, their mom making some type of beautiful, delicious, tasty treat, and you're going to have them. You're going to hook them. Okay, so that I would just off the top of my head say something along those lines, like tell that story. Tell a story of how and why this is it's so precious to you, why this bakery means so much to you. It's because maybe you were a kid and your mom or dad made these and it brings back childhood memories and it's awesome. It's nostalgic. This is emotions, hitting them straight in the heart. Love it. What's cool, man, is that I actually got hungry and my stomach started growling as I read this. And then I went up and ate something. So yes, this is very, very cool. It's engaging. It's hitting some of the, when we talk about modalities and the gustatory and the olfactory, dude, love it. You talk about smells, you talk about taste, which isn't the easiest thing to do. I mean, this was cool. Again, this isn't a good review of like a sales letter when we're talking about driving traffic and making money with your own business, but this is a very creative, well-written, story-esque blog post that engages a lot of the senses, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, imagery. Love it, man. Very, very cool. And you're off to a great start. I can't wait to see where you're at in your business 6, 12 months from now. And I really do enjoy this title. Very, very engaging. Very cool. Suzette, aren't you misleading when you start out with sexy? No. Suzette has a question here. Aren't you misleading by using the word sexy? No, I mean, guys, this is where your own flavor comes in. You're an entrepreneur and a marketer. Some will never, ever want to use that word sexy. I use sexy all the time in subject lines. You're not going to please everyone. You're going to have to step up and be you and be your voice. Not everyone's going to resonate with everything that you do, but you do need to stand out and create a voice. And I certainly wouldn't call this misleading. It's just the title of a blog post, and a pretty creative one, if you ask me, that is going to capture my attention. And then when I start reading it, I mean, Suzette, I wouldn't say, it kind of depends on how Jerome's going to market this. If he were to say something along the lines of like, get sexy buns with this awesome new 12-minute workout, and then he brings people here talking about sexy Cinnabons or something, or sexy Chinese buns, that would make no sense, and that is misleading. But this is just a creative, cool way to capture some attention. And when marketed up front properly, the ad would be talking about sexy Chinese buns that were, whatever, maybe hopefully he would talk about in the ad about some imagery, some emotions, using some NLP, getting some, salivating at the thought and the taste of these warm golden treasures being baked. Just all sorts of cool stuff. If you were to mislead someone here using these words, that's another story. Is there too much bolded red? Might be a little bit too much red for the amount of copy that's on here, but no, I wouldn't, red, now that Jerry's brought it up, I didn't think that initially. You don't need to, if you want something to stand out though, guys, it doesn't need to be red. You can just bold it up, and it doesn't, if there were a couple things that you really want to hit home, or an emotion or a feeling you really want to anchor to your product, service, or offer, you might want to have that as like a theme throughout your entire sales letter or page or offer, like a recurring theme. And then everything else could probably stay black. But yeah, it didn't stand out to me like there was too much red. Kind of, maybe, possibly. But again, you're going to, if this is too much red for you as a marketer, don't use it. Don't use it, and try not to go overboard. You may want to right here might be a little bit too much. And this is like every third word, there's something red, but just keep it in mind for things that are red in my sales PowerPoints, like it's really the one emotion or the one feeling or the one action that I want them to take, and pretty much everything else is black. So like if there's one big underlying theme or emotion and feeling that I want to really pop and make them aware and apparent and get them to start anchoring to my stuff, I would use red. Everything else I would use black. Cool. All right, we're going to keep going. Jerome, very cool, very creative, man. Okay. Let's do this one. Share. Let's see if she is on. And this was really creative. Yeah, she's on. Awesome. Cool. Share. I like it. I don't know if I would use it, but it definitely caught my attention. Attention, struggling network marketers. Do your leads seem constipated? Come check out this free presentation for serious people wanting a smooth flow of prospects constantly, without interruption, no delays, immediate satisfaction. Fill in your information below to gain immediate access to a group of world-class internet marketers who will give you their secrets so you can achieve the results you desire. Okay, it's interesting. It's definitely a pattern interrupt. Okay, I would always be careful with humor though, and saying things like this because people don't buy from clowns. This is definitely a very good pattern interrupt though. Captures and engages for sure. But I'm still a little bit confused on the message here, Cher, because do your leads seem constipated? Okay, now when you say something like that, that's kind of implying that they're getting leads, but they're just garbage or that they're not buying. Okay, but here it sounds like that this is a video that they're going to be getting more leads, period. But in the headline, it's kind of implying or referring that they're getting leads, but they're just kind of worthless or they're not really doing anything. It's kind of unclear. And I would just kind of challenge you and say that how are they going to get a free, smooth flow of prospects constantly? Okay, is this going to be through social media? Is it just the internet in general? Come check out this free presentation for serious people wanting a smooth flow of prospects constantly without interruption. For example, here, I wrote something here. So I would say something along the lines of if you wanted to try this and test it, and you can't you can't take away the creativity of this and getting out of the box and really trying to cut some patterns and engage and interrupt what they're currently doing and capture attention. You did that with the headline for sure. Free presentation for serious, because again, if we're doing network marketers, check out this free presentation for serious people. I would just even get more, like this is for serious network marketers, not people. Wanting a smooth flow of constant prospects to your business without interruption, no delays, immediate satisfaction. Okay. And then for over here, for a group of world-class internet network marketers who will give you their secrets, maybe give you their lead getting secrets, so you get 13 plus fresh prospects per day. And again, this is just going back to specificity always, guys. It's such a huge takeaway through this critique. What exactly are they going to get? Like I said, are they going to get a smooth flow, a free presentation for serious network marketers who want a smooth flow of constant prospects to your business? Maybe you could throw in there through whatever, maybe a specific website, through the internet, whatever you're saying. And then under here, give you their lead getting secrets so you get 13 fresh prospects per day. I would do something along those lines and just be more. What exactly are they going to get? They're going to get, obviously, they're going to get a free presentation, maybe a 30-minute or 12-minute presentation that shows serious network marketers how to get 13 plus leads per day. Okay, I would just get as specific. Like, we've got to pique so much curiosity. You're doing good with like the network marketing lingo, and in terms of that's who your target market is. Attention struggling network marketers, you're calling immediately. Okay, if you have the ad up front, you're calling out to struggling network marketers. Do you want a smooth flow of prospects, fresh prospects ready to buy your stuff daily without interruption, no delays, immediate satisfaction? But my recommendation here would be to not only test this headline. I'm not in love with it. I've never tested a headline like that. That's pretty outside the box and different. Again, I'm very, humor isn't, not everyone's going to buy that. Okay, but you may find a winner, and depending on where you're marketing it and how you're marketing it with the ad itself up front. But either way, you want to get a little bit more. Like, for example, if they give you their email address, what are you going to give them? I've got a group of world-class internet network marketers who will give you their lead-getting secrets so you get 13 fresh prospects per day through Facebook or through the internet, whatever it would be. Okay, but I can't not give you credit for doing what I said in terms of wanting to engage and capture attention and just go for it. Unique selling points, stand out from the crowd. Cool. I realized after I sent it that it was share. I'm not sure what that says, but wanted to. What you want to target those who are not right. Okay, so you want to target those who are not getting leads, and then you would probably obviously just change up this copy a little bit more. So it's laser targeted to people who are struggling to get leads in the first place for their network marketing business. So maybe you could say, does your lead flow seem constipated? Tired of not having that steady, smooth flow of prospects flooding into your business on a daily basis? Something along those lines. So yeah, you guys are getting it though. Like once you understand exactly who the ad's for, who the offer's for, then you can craft up a very creative lead bait that is super specific, that is going to be very congruent to the ad, that leads them down the path to get like a 40 80+% conversion rate like Rob when we first started. Badass, okay? Love the idea. Not sure if it'll convert. All I can tell you, as with every piece of marketing, is test. Very cool, though, and I appreciate the effort. Right on, Cher. Good stuff. All right, so let's go to the next one. Awesome, cool. All right, so I like it. I like it. Sarah, good job. This is very, very cool. I like it really because you can speak and did speak straight to the heart of retail managers. You have instant rapport with them. You've got clearly a similar background. You know how to speak their language. This just screams like, hey, I'm just like you. If you're targeting retail managers or people who are looking for a retail management job and it's laser congruent, man, you have got, I mean, this is cool. This is a very, very good angle in a sense where you're taking advantage of your previous background and the specific stuff that you are there, like, you know exactly this is your realm. And when other retail managers land on this website or find your ad, you're going to be able to speak to their pain so beautifully. One thing I will say, there is a ton of copy on here. There is a ton of copy on here. I do like the pre-headline. Okay, let's just start from the top. I like this. It's just so much. A pre-headline here. Let me give you something that I put on here. It's just a lot of words up here. You could literally say, instead of, are you tired of spending 60 to 80 hours a week slaving for an employer, sacrificing weekends, holidays, and priceless family time to only get to store management with little hope of ever being promoted? I mean, this is obviously striking them right through the heart if you're a retail manager, which is fantastic. It's just a lot of copy, and then you still got a pretty long headline right here. I would try to do, maybe play with this. Tired of spending 80-hour weeks slaving for an ungrateful employer while sacrificing precious family time with little hope of ever being promoted. That's probably even still a little bit long for my liking, but I know that this language is going to speak directly to your target market. But I would definitely do your best to shave some of this off. And quite frankly, I like the headline. It's a free video, reveals how you can change your retail fate, build your own business with the leadership skills you already possess, and take your life back. I would throw quotes around that. Again, dialogue, it's like emphasis is very important. It's your headline. Throw some quotes around it, okay? I love this picture, getting your brand out there, this quote here, beautiful third-party testimony, social proof, all that stuff. What I like most about this is that this speaks laser congruent to the retail managers. This is a testimony that speaks that language, pierces them straight through the heart. I utilize my customer service and sales training to grow a successful business, take my leadership and management skills to help others do the same. Sarah Abraham, Nashville, Tennessee. Love that you also put the city and state, because someone who is in and around Nashville, I mean, that's cool. That even builds more rapport. They're just like me. But most of what I like about this is that it speaks directly to who you're driving to this website, which is retail managers. Good job. Now, I love right here, the first three. Let's start right here. Inside the free 12-minute video, you'll discover all the tools you need to learn, boom, how to create your own business on your terms and never work another weekend, birthday, or Black Friday again. This is so language specific. I love it. I would bold up the never work another. This is a huge benefit. Huge benefit. Never work another weekend, birthday, or Black Friday again. That is awesome. That is an emotion. That is a feeling. That is something we want them to anchor to our stuff. That is a good thing. That is like, hey, here's the huge benefit of the real benefit of what I've got. How you can be your own CEO regardless of age, education, and experience. Very cool. Very cool. How you already possess the necessary skills to dominate your market and be the amazing leader the retail industry wouldn't showcase you to be. I mean, again, speaking so clear and so straight to your target market, it is awesome. It's stuff that I wouldn't be able to say because it's things that I wouldn't know because I've never been in retail. So you've got a unique background and you're embracing it and using that and targeting that, which is awesome. Very, very cool. Now, here's where you lose me a little bit here, Sarah, is how to build your dream team of motivated leaders and be a part of a community that supports and celebrates your success. Are you targeting retail managers who are in network marketing or already have a network marketing background? Because when I first started in network marketing and found that years ago, this would do nothing for, I wouldn't even know what that is. Like how to build your dream team of motivated leaders. Why would that, I don't even know what that means. That's not speaking my language. Now, again, if you're targeting retail managers who are struggling in network marketing, for whatever reason that's the target market you're after, then that would make sense. But I think you're targeting just retail managers. And then this one is just more the same, like how to use simple software to build an email list of tens, hundreds, and even thousands of people. If I'm a retail manager and I've never had a business online or never been even introduced to MLM before, I wouldn't even know what that means. And turn them into raving fans of you, your products or services, and get paid thousands of dollars per month, even if they don't join your business. Again, if these guys or gals have no idea what attraction marketing is or network marketing, you've lost them with these 2 bullets. And this is the same. Then transition as many of those people as you want to become exclusive, loyal, and fanatical distributors of your primary business. Forget the endless hunt for just another dead-end retail manager job and learn how to build your business like the top producers. Now, this is cool. This one's neat. I don't think these are targeted for your target market here. Forget the endless hunt of just another dead-end retail manager job and learn how to make money online or how to leverage the internet to create a full-time income. The top producers, I don't even know if that would do it for people who don't even know what internet or MLM is. Fill out the form right now to get access to your free video, and I'll also email you a resource guide for low cost to free online programs and services to get you started fast. I like this. I would rather you say something like that, and this is cool. This is actually really cool. And because I know the system and the tool you're using, you can leverage these bonuses and create them all day and by giving away free value. I would say something like this. Fill out the form for instant access to your free video and get a 22-page PDF resource guide to help you build your business on a budget, absolutely free. And then I would say a $200 bonus. Instant access, $200 bonus, something along these lines. And I'll put this over here actually. Okay. And I'll tell you why I believe this is significant. Okay. I am not a huge fan of right here. And I'll also email you a resource guide for low cost to free online programs and services to get you started fast. That just sounds like there's a lot of stuff there. Low cost and there's more programs, there's services that I need to get started. How many programs are there? What are these services? What are they designed to do? What exactly am I going to get? I don't understand what this bonus is. It's very, very unclear. Why do I want this bonus? What exactly is it going to get me? We need to start thinking like that whenever we write our lead bait, our capture pages. I think it's real nice and tight if you say and get a 22-page PDF resource guide to build your business on a budget. To build your business on a budget, it doesn't imply that there are any costs. Like build your business on a very low end budget doesn't mean like you're going to have to pay all sorts of stuff or there's low cost marketing programs or services. It's just nice and tight. It's a 22-page PDF resource guide to help you build your business on a budget, absolutely free. And then price condition. You're giving them an extra bonus. Tell them that this is a tangible $200 bonus they're getting immediate access to in exchange for their email. Leverage that. $200 bonus, put a badge on there if you can, or just say it in text. Not a big deal either way. But my biggest concern is that this is going to retail managers who have no idea what MLM is or what a business is or what a list is or why a dream team of motivated leaders is why anyone cares or why they should care, why there's a benefit there at all. Remember, it's about them, their wants, their needs, their desires. If they've never heard of any of this stuff, you might have captured and hooked them with very relevant, useful, straight to the heart language up here, which is great. But down here, I'm telling you, you lose them. So I would go back to the drawing board, Sarah, and I would just get very, very clear on who you are marketing to. And again, it's obviously retail managers. And I love a lot of what you're doing here because it's unique. It's you speaking your voice and your background and staying in your kind of wheelhouse of where you've been up to now. And it speaks right to them. But just keep in mind that most retail managers, chances are they've never heard of anything. This does nothing for them, all this stuff right here. Okay? Because you're speaking like MLM language kind of mixed in with the retail manager, hey, get out of your job. And I think you can do a lot better in terms of getting crystal clear with your target and speaking to their wants and needs like you did up here. And then just fill out the form speak everything you said here. Fill out the form for a 12-minute video that will show you how you never have to work another weekday, birthday, or Black Friday again. Like that's all you need. You don't need all this stuff talking about MLM. Just hit them right in their pain points, which you know very well, obviously, from reading this capture page, and you'll be good to go. You will get conversions if you're targeting retail managers through all sorts of different mediums on all the websites out there that you can do that very, very easily with. But you've got a home run with this top half here, but you just want to stay congruent with the bottom half. In fact, in my opinion, I would get rid of like everything below here except for this added bonus, just because this is already a pretty darn long capture page. Free 12-minute video, put some quotes, and you're good to go. They know exactly what they're getting. At least a 12-minute video that's going to explain to them how they never have to work another weekend, birthday, or Black Friday again. Okay. And I do like this one. The amazing leader the retail industry wouldn't showcase you to be. You clearly know that well, it sounds like. So you can speak right to their pain. Yeah, Jerry's asking, is the opt-in form too low on the site? Yeah, bud, it is. It is, because there's too much copy here. This is well below the fold. Absolutely, this is too low. And that just goes back to there's way too much copy on this capture page. If you gut out some of this stuff, shred down this pre-headline, and put the form where it could be. Honestly, ideally, you have the bullets to the left and the form to the right to ensure that that form is well above the fold on most devices, and you're good to go. Man, some familiar faces on here. Awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, cool. Let's go to number 14. Question, Christina. I like this. I like this one. Here's the question. This is ad copy. Brian, this is ad copy that I plan to use for driving traffic to a capture page in an effort to recruit for my primary business, X. We market savings memberships for families and businesses. The capture page will have a SlideShare video where I give my story and entice them to opt in to get a company opportunity presentation. So this is the ad. Okay, this is the ad that is going to go to a capture page that tells them to opt in for a presentation. Okay, so let's just read. I'll just read it with you. Feeling stuck in a dead-end job, stressed out, living check to check. Are you tired of missing all of your family precious moments? You can make the decision to work from home. I like this. Make the decision. It's bolded. That's what the action we want them to take. Did you spend all of those years in college just to get a dead-end job and the reality that you will never be able to pay the loans off on your salary? Despite all of your hard work and dedication, you always seem to fall just short of getting the big promotion. Your family always makes plans without you because they know you have to go to work. A lot of pain there. I like it. There's a lot of imagery. People will absolutely resonate with that if they have a job, they're stressed out, they're living paycheck to paycheck. That is money. You're getting in the right brain. You're painting a picture, an image. Okay, you're speaking to their unconscious. Trust me, I know exactly how you feel. It is not your fault. Boom, taking the fault off of them, offering that scapegoat, easing their pain. Love it. That they told you to get an education because that would guarantee you happiness. You could make the decision to work for yourself from home and rejoin your family today when you click the link below to get your answer. Okay. Christina, I like this. I like this a lot. There's a lot of emotions here. Again, a lot of imagery. I think this is a very, very good start here. If this is going to be a headline, because here you say, no, the link will go to a capture page where I'll have a screen share video playing. I'll be using this ad to recruit for my primary business. My target audience are people like me who've given years and a lot of educational debt for corporate jobs that just hasn't delivered. They are tired of being bored and uninspired, and they want their place back in their family. By the way, the emotion in this note is something I'm thinking of split testing in another ad copy. Okay, Christina, you can do very well with this because you can speak. I think with just reading this and what you wrote me, you'll be able to speak straight to this target market, which, right, guys, again, right here, this is the target audience. People who have given years and a lot of debt, educational debt for corporate job that just hasn't really delivered. Okay, I would get even more specific. I mean, if you've got your target audience is just like you who have given years and a lot of educational debt that just hasn't delivered, I would just say that in the headline. So, hate your job, overworked, underpaid. I mean, you're on the right track. You're feeling stuck in a dead-end job, stressed out, living paycheck to paycheck, tired of missing out. I mean, that's pretty darn good. That's good. You know, can't get out of debt with your job. I don't know if I'd use that one per se because you want to be very careful of who you're attracting. You know, people who are in debt, depending on what that ad says, they might be looking for debt consolidation. Is that really the right prospect for you and your offer, your opportunity? You know, can't get out of debt with your job. That still might hit home. You might want to test and play around with that one. So something like, You know, you might want to test something like that out for your specific market, because clearly these are the people who you are speaking with, people who haven't really been able to break out of the rat race, who are kind of living paycheck to paycheck and accumulated a lot of debt and getting a degree that hasn't really panned out how it was supposed to, right? I would talk a little bit even more about you. When you say, Christina, here, I know exactly how you feel, I would even share a little bit more on you. I would talk about some of your experience, maybe how many years you were stuck in the rat race, how much debt you had accumulated to get X amount of degree to try and climb up the corporate ladder. You were just burnt out, struggling, stressed, no light at the end of the tunnel, and then bam, you found the answer. Like, I would even take it to that. I would tell a little bit more about your story, because this is who you're targeting, that you are targeting your target market, and you can speak to them from experience. Okay, and you don't need to say, and I found this amazing answer and I made X amount of dollars in my first three days or something crazy like that. No, just say you found an answer, a solution, a way to get out of all the pain, all the debt, all the overworked, underpaid, never at home with family, missing holidays, those types of things. It doesn't need to be like that. You can rejoin your family today. Okay, now I do like the ad. There's a lot of, that NLP emotions and really painting pictures and things like that. Christina, I would just get a little bit more specific, as kind of been the theme throughout these critiques, specifics on what they're going to get. So maybe for right here, you could make the decision. I like this one. Make the decision to work for yourself from home and rejoin your family today. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could put that out and just say something like, click the link below for instant access to a free 12-minute video that will show you how to take your life back today. Okay? And you might even want to something along those lines. That could be could help you, could be a good headline to test to try and capture and engage them. And they know exactly what they're going to get. It's a free 12-minute video to fire your boss today. Or you might want to, free is always good. Fire your boss today. And then you can just get creative and start testing some, testing some copy. But I like it. Christina, you're definitely on the right track. What I would say, because you didn't send me the capture page, because this is the ad to the capture page that would get them to opt in to view a presentation of the video. Just be very conscious of what you're saying in the ad and what you're going to say in the capture page. Whatever the ad is, it needs to be so congruent. The language needs to be so laser specific. It pretty much needs to say the exact same thing. Whatever your headline on your capture page is, whatever the capture page lead bait is to get their email, it needs to say the exact same thing in the ad. So work backwards. Whatever is on, if you've got a company presentation or an offer that's done for you and you can't change the headline, or they've got a specific target or something that they say up there on the headline above, basically on the capture page, you've got to get very specific and say the exact same thing on your ad, and so it's congruent, or it's not going to work. So just keep that in mind. But you're off to a great start. You have no problem playing with the emotion on this. I think you definitely have been there, and you can speak it, and you can tell by how right here. You spend all those years in college just to get a dead-end job, and the reality that you will never be able to pay the loans off on your salary. And that hits a lot of people very close to home. like that in their neural system. They feel something when they read that. They start thinking of all the debt they're in because of the college degree they chased because their parents told them to, or whatever. Despite all the hard work and dedication, you always seem to just fall short of getting your big promotion. Your family always makes plans without you because they know you have to go to work. That is pain. That is like, hey man, that's pain. You're going to get, if you get someone who is stressed out, is so overworked and not making the money they want, they're not living the life they thought they would at this point in their life, you're going to strike a chord. You're going to strike an emotional chord that hooks them, that engages them, that literally like, hey, you're in pain and I've got a painkiller. I've got a solution to your pain. Click the link and you'll be able to see how you can get access to a 12-minute video or whatever you want to say. Okay, Christina, are you on here? I think you're on here. Cool. Any questions? Does that make sense? I like where you're going here. I think that it's great. I would just be again, that lead bait, letting them know what they're clicking. Why are they clicking? What are they going to get? What's in it for them? It's all dangerously persuasive copy. Why should they click? Just keep that in mind as you write this. Okay. All righty, cool. Let's move on to, actually, this is the last one. You guys survived. Well, you almost survived. We'll see what happens after this one. Jerry. Okay. Question is, please give me some feedback on this capture page. It's designed to go to a video and then into a funnel. Okay. Now, I like it. You're targeting, it's very clear who you're targeting. Hopefully the ad is absolutely targeting struggling internet marketers. Free video. Cool. I know what I'm getting. Learn how this one secret allows, if you're going to use this headline, but allows the big boys. I don't necessarily like this I don't like this one, boys, but this is, guys, this is where it's cool because, hey, guess what? You get to be you. If this is your boys with a Z, that's not the language I would personally use. But if that's something you like, embrace it and test it. This is your business. Okay, you're gonna have to be you. Use if you want to go for slang like that, and that's you, test it. It may or may not work. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you don't do that because in some specific markets and some specific mediums, that actually might work pretty darn well. But I would never use that. Okay, again, I'm not telling you not to, Jerry. You're you, and that's beautiful. You are you. That's freaking awesome, right? And if that resonates with you, test it. Big boys of online marketing to make, and this is good, man. To make $10,769 per month. Cool. Highlighted, bolded. That's definitely an emotion. That's cool. We want them to start feeling like, hey, they can make money with my product, right? That's good. That's an emotion we want them to feel, and something we want to stand out. While you can't seem to make one measly dollar. Okay, now with that, you can't seem to make one measly dollar. Okay. I like it. I do like it. There's some pain there. You're going to want to test that. That could come off a little bit abrasive. For some people on this line, they would never write this type of headline. It just doesn't feel right with them, while others would, and that's totally cool too. My answer, go figure, is I'm going to tell you to test it. Okay? I think if that's the angle you're going to go for, cool. I think, only testing will be able to tell that. I do like this. Discover the one secret that allows the big boys of online marketing to make 10 grand per month, even though you can't make a dime. I promise I can help you. If I were to use something like this, I would say that I promise I can help you. I don't like, for whatever reason, I don't like, while you can't seem to make one measly dollar. I think I've actually used headlines like that, but reading that right now, I'm not sure 100% that it would resonate with me. But hey, man, test it. I like it. It definitely calls out to people. It's specific. They know exactly what they're getting. They're getting a free video. I like to simply enter your best email address and get instant access now. That's great. I mean, there's your lead bait. I'm giving you a video to learn this one secret, right? On how, I think you could even get more specific in the actual headline, learn how this one marketing secret or this one lead generation, traffic, whatever, business building, something. Can you get a little bit more specific on the secret, whatever that would be? Learn how this one mindset tweak or this one Facebook hack or this one YouTube strategy or this one business building, scaling, whatever strategy allows the big boys online to make whatever. If you could get a little bit more specific with really what this one secret is, I think that would be cool. But man, pretty solid headline. You've got your attention struggling internet marketers. They know what they're getting. Simply enter your best email. You may want to bold that up and get instant access now. I mean, hell yeah. I like it. I like it. You may want to test again. I promise I can help you at the end of this headline just for fun. And the reason why I would want to put that at the end again is where you're kind of not belittling them, but hey, while you can't make one measly dollar, you're kind of like shouting at them or calling them out. But then you want to make sure, like, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, I'm on your team. So it's like, hey, while you can't make one measly dollar, I can help you. Look, I promise I can help you. It's a different, it kind of smooths it over a little bit, while, hey, you can't seem to make one measly dollar kind of screams at them, at least for me, to say, look, I'm here to help you. I promise I can help you right after. Kind of is like, hey, this guy or gal isn't such a jerk, right? That type of thing. So that's why I would put that in there at the end if you're going to test this headline, personally. But hey, it's a captivating, powerful headline. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. And for this one, your information will never be sold and will only be used for helping you become more successful in your business. I like it. I definitely like it. I just wrote something like this. And the only reason I wrote this, when I read this initially, when I said that your information will never be sold and will only be used for helping you become more successful in your business, I actually like that. As I keep reading that, I just wrote, your information will never be sold and will only be used to send you intel to help you become more successful. Will only be used for helping you. Like, really, what are you doing with the email? You're going to be sending them stuff. That was just my initial thought pattern when I read that. That's what struck me. But it's, as I read that more and more, your info will never be sold and only be used for helping you become more successful in your business. That's pretty good, man. Your information will never be sold and only be used to send you intel to help you become more successful. Because really, that's what it's going to be doing. You are going to be sending them intel, information, videos, documents, invites to webinars to help them become more successful. But that's not bad, man. That's not bad. The more I read that there, Jerry, not bad. Now, here. This is good. You guys are starting to add bonus. I love this. You guys are starting to do the bonus stuff on the capture page to increase the tangible value, to price condition really the lead bait of your offer, your lead bait, to add even more tangible value so that it becomes irresistible, more painful to leave the website than to fill out the form, because you're giving them so much. In fact, you're giving them now a bonus. I like that. I dig that. However, I would put a tangible number to it. You're getting it, man. This is a good-looking website. But instead of just saying bonus Facebook training, I would say something like this. $300 Facebook bonus is yours free when you enter your best email. Put a number to it, man. This is all about mind control and their perception and what they believe is, if they're getting a $300 bonus, that is just going to make them, just in their brain, it's like, okay, fine, I'll give you my email address, because it's going to be the tipping point. I'm getting $300 in a bonus just for giving you my email address. That's cool. And I love enter your best email here, but I like this right here, sent directly to your inbox. You may even want to say, so make sure you put in your best email. Free 1 hour, 45-minute training exposes a simple scientific formula one woman uses to get 25 fans, 36 leads on Facebook in 60 minutes or less, sent directly to your inbox. That's cool. I mean, that's awesome. Right? The more we can price condition and throw tangible values to the offer, it becomes more and more irresistible to where they have to take it. So right on, man. I would just throw up a $300 bonus Facebook training. And I believe you could probably get away with, this is border in my opinion, because there aren't bullets. This might be a little bit much, just because I like keeping this lead bait so incredibly tight. You might even want to debate, or at least split test, taking this part out entirely. Important, your information will never be sold. Not really, I don't know if it's necessary, and then you can move this stuff up. Okay. And my one thing would just be, I would challenge you, Jerry, to just get more specific on what this one secret is, so that it is more specific, more. They're getting a little bit more. They know what they're going to, obviously they're getting a video, but what is that video, what is the secret? Can we get a little bit more information to them about the secret that will help entice them to fill out the form, so that they learn how the big boys of online marketing make 11 grand per month? Okay. Learn how this one secret, this one lead getting, money making, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, blogging, article marketing secret allows the big boys of online marketing to make 11 grand while you can't seem to make one measly dollar. Again, I would also play around with kind of targeting them and saying something like while you can't seem to make one measly dollar. So it might be just enough, but if you split test headlines, free video, learn how this one secret allows the big boys of online marketing to make 11 grand per month. That might be enough and not even need that. You may want to A/B split test that. Okay. And I just like the specificity to the nth degree. It's a free 20-minute video, 12-minute, 11, whatever it is, just to add more concrete, tangible, like, hey, here's what you're getting, prospect. Give me your email. Okay. Jerry, do you have any questions about? Oh, cool, man. It's gotten about, guys. Okay. So Jerry's online and he's saying that this capture page has gotten him about a 33% conversion rate. Do you understand that, guys? 5 to 10% is a conversion rate that most internet marketers would die. They would kill for. Some of the guys going through this course are already getting 33, 37, 40+% conversion rate with their lead bait on their capture pages. Awesome. Partly because they're doing congruent marketing with their advertising, with the ad up front, going to a laser targeted message on their capture page. But this is badass stuff. Yeah, cool. And Jerry's saying that 33% on this capture page is coming from solo ads. If it's coming, yeah, I mean, dude, I assume probably the email and copy is very, very congruent to what you're saying right here. While it's not much, you are doing a very good job at the congruency from language in the solo ad, from the subject line to the body of the email to this capture page to obviously I know where this is going, and it's very relevant and very congruent with this entire funnel. Jerry, would that be safe to say that whatever you're saying in the solo ad is probably taken verbatim almost as what is on this capture page? Yeah. Yep. The answer is yeah. Guys, you'll notice, and I'll say this again, one of the biggest challenges that most marketers face, and the reason why they fail, is because advertisement to capture to sales to order to one-time offer is simply not congruent. And you guys now have the keys. You now have, like, I know that a lot of aha moments you've had over the course of the last 4 months because of what we've gone over and how 6, 7, and even 8-figure marketers think and market to get 30, 40, 50% opt-in rates on capture pages because of the language. Laser targeted. Combine that laser targeted specific language on your capture page with fulfilling needs, with the mind hacks, the persuasion, the influence, the NLP stuff, the stories, the questions, the mind hacking, everything, and you've got yourself a deadly master persuasive copywriter that gets people to fill out forms and buy stuff. And that is you right now, my friend. That's exciting. Yep. Yes, Walter, 33% of the leads sign into this capture page. Which is a very, very damn good number for anyone. Not just, I don't know how long Jerry's been in the game, but dude, hats off, man. Rock on. That's good stuff. So, guys, you did it. You survived copywriting mastery. Karen, that's awesome. This is the best course I've ever taken. Thank you so much, Brandon. It's awesome. That was 4 months of intense copywriting mastery boot camp. Man, I mean, we covered a lot of information from the very initial foundation stuff where we went over the core. Please, 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 please listen to my voice right now. Print these out, these resources, 12 undeniable needs, the 10 steps to a kick-ass sales letter, 17 print money copy tips, and then I give you 13 steps to get you writing today. And this right here, this dangerously persuasive copywriting checklist will give you just an overview. Make sure you're on the right track with everything that you do ever when it comes to writing copy. Mind hacks and mind control. This was my favorite module. This is awesome. You know, when we talk about NLP, stories, which is an art, and it doesn't happen overnight. You don't become a master storyteller overnight, but you work at it. Stories taps into the unconscious brain and speaks to what makes the buying decision in your prospect's mind, again, which is emotions, feelings, that unconscious brain, what triggers the buying decisions and getting them into a trance state with questions and mind tricks and mind hacking and NLP and future pacing, getting them to see and feel the benefit of your product, and conjuring up the pain and pleasure, associating, anchoring, metaphors, images, story, all of it. Oh, I get excited even just thinking about what we covered. Hacking into their brain and getting them to think the way we want them to think so that they really move down the path to buy our stuff. And that's what gets me excited. You've got the 50 deadly mind hacks to get people to buy your stuff so that you can use these cheat sheets and make sure, and not just make sure, but implement them, apply them, use them in your sales stuff. And they're so easy to just sprinkle on your capture pages, sales letters, and Facebook and YouTube and everything that you do, in blog posts, articles, everything. Print these out and use them. And here we are on the funnel secrets. Guys, this is an actual video sales letter PowerPoint. In the first 3 or 4 slides, I hit on 6 or 7 needs. Print this out and just fill in the blanks and use it for your own stuff. I gave you 18 fill-in-the-blank hypnotic headlines. Print it out and refer to these often. Then we went over ads, emails, tips, order page persuasion, one-time offer secrets. Love it. And here's the critiques. Last week's is here. This will be up as soon as possible. Then we've got the power words, which will be available here very, very shortly. You've got the Dan Kennedy interview. Refer to these things often, guys. They're MP3s for a reason. Love it. Embrace it. Love it, guys. All of the documents, print them out. Please use them. Those are designed so that they get and have a place on your desk always when you're writing to refer to. It's pure gold. Find me on Facebook, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for sticking with me this entire course. I appreciate